This is On Tilt Trading. I'm going to review my pre-trade strategy here for today. First up, we have Ethereum. First, I'll bring my charts into perspective. Up here, we have the 1 minute chart. Down here, we have the 30-minute chart. Right here are candlesticks. Here is a volume profile. Here is the slow stochastic indicator. This is the MACD indicator. This purple line that you see here is a Camarilla pivot point. This is Camarilla pivot R3. And this blue line here is the 200 EMA. Also down here on the 30-minute, this is the 200 EMA as well. Everything that's up here correlates with everything down here on the 30-minute. So what we're seeing here, first we'll go down to the 30-minute, and I'm using the 200 EMA here as a gauge of strength or weakness to give me direction for the day. Right now, Ethereum is trading below this 200 EMA. So I'm going to have a short bias here, and we can see here on the 1 minute, it's the same here on 30-minute or anything here for the daily, and my levels are from daily levels. We're getting some buying here. Okay, this may change my setup here. So right now it's 8 a.m. Eastern time, and this is preparation for the opening of the U.S. market. So right then we can see right now we just had a very large volume spike here that produced this candle here. This also may have placed Ethereum over the 200 EMA here on the 30-minute, maybe. This could be buying pressure for another leg up through R4, which is the next pivot up, or this could just be sweeping, taking out potential early sellers and then moving the price back down. I'll keep an eye on this and see how it goes, because if it winds up being a long, I may change I would change my currency pair selections. We can see an even larger volume spike here on this sell candle. So this may be a sweep. We'll watch how it goes. Price action is now below the 200 here. That may have been a sweep, but we'll keep an eye on that. Just shaking out early sellers and weak sellers in a bad position, taking a pre-market position up here. We can also see that we tested the R3 level. This volume came off of this R3 level in addition to this 200 EMA here. Looks like they're set to cross. So we'll see what happens here. But what we're seeing here on the 30-minute is we have overbought conditions. So this looks like it's set up for a sell. We have buyer momentum here. We have buyer momentum here. We have the MACD above the average. Here we have the slow K above the slow D, and it looks like they're set to cross. We'll take a look here. My video insert is blocking your view, but right now we're really close to a slow K to slow D cross. This particular candle where you're seeing the wick right here forming, this is 75 274 and the slow D is 75726. So we just had a cross just now on the MACD. Now it's coming back up. So we need 30 minutes for this to close in order to get an actual cross or not, but we're teetering on a cross here on this 30 minute. We'll keep an eye on this to see if this is selling pressure or buying pressure with this volume, with this elevated volume profile right here. And we'll go up on the 1 minute. And as I mentioned, we've got this volume profile here, this high volume profile here. We're trading right at the 200 and right at R3 here. We're in slightly oversold conditions here. And we've got MACD, it looks like still over the average. But that's what I'm seeing right now on Ethereum. This could turn around and be a long, but right now what I'm seeing says that this is a potential short here from R3 down to S3. But we'll keep an eye on it here for the open of the US market. Next up, we have Solana. What I'm seeing here on the 30 minute is Solana is trading below the 200 EMA here on the 30. On the slow stochastic, we are overbought, so we're likely due for some selling. Buyers have been in control here. It looks like buyer momentum is waning. And then on this particular candle, it looks like there'll be a slow, a slow stochastic crossover on this particular 30-minute candle if it closes anywhere near where it is now. Let's see, if we move up here on the 1 minute, we can see an elevated volume profile here, similar to Ethereum. The slow K is down here in an oversold condition, so we may get some buying pressure here. We can see here there's been a MACD crossover and there's some seller momentum. So we'll see if this was a sweeping event where they're clearing out some sellers here pre-market. This is Camarilla pivot R3, and this trade idea would be an R3 to an S3 traverse, just like I was looking at on Ethereum there. We're still trading above the 200 EMA here, but I'm using this 30-minute 200 EMA here as control. So with the 30-minute chart being quite a lot stronger than the 1 minute chart, I'd like to see this below. I want to see a correlation. I want to see both. I want to see price action from both charts on the same side of the 200 EMA. But if I get signals and we're below on the 30, but not below yet on the 1 minute, I'll still likely take the position if it sets up here. And let's take a look at how we're setting up here on Solana. Okay. So we've got a crossover here on the slow K. And then here we've gone negative here on the MACD. So this could be setting up for a short. We'll keep an eye on it and see how it does. And we also have Cardano. And I'll show you what I'm seeing on Cardano. So Cardano is trading just below the 200 EMA here on the 30 minute. overbought conditions. There's declining buyer momentum, and there may be a MACD cross here. We already had a slow K cross. So if this candle closes as is, this 30-minute candle, we've got a slow K crossover on the slow stochastic. But the MACD is still positive. So there's not been a MACD crossover, but there is declining buyer momentum here. On the 1 minute, this is Camarilla pivot R3 here. We're coming off some sold conditions where this spike candle is and this elevated volume profile here. Let's see, and then MACD, we have a little bit of buyer momentum here, and then this volume came off of this 200 EMA here. So we'll continue watching price action and see how this performs. Let's see, kind of price action we're getting here. So no crossovers here on Cardano, and MACD is still positive. So this is not showing as much weakness as Ethereum or Solana was showing. But I also want to take a look at Bitcoin. It was above the 30 before that happened. Now it was above the 200. Now it seems like this this volume spike here that's happened market wide is now moved it below the 200 here, potentially on the 30-minute. It's certainly below the 200 here on the 1 minute. Let's go in a little closer here. So this is flat on the 30, got a crossover. This wick is, or this candle here is showing indecision, but it's showing above. So you see how this price action, even though it looks like it wants to sell below, where the price action here is still above the 200 EMA. So I don't want to get into this short just now. I mean, we can see that the price action will go below on the 30, but didn't remain below. You can see buyers bought it back up above it here on this 30-minute. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to stick with the first three that I watched. Ethereum and Solana are looking a little better right now, but I may keep an eye on Bitcoin just in case this candle closes below here, because I don't believe any of Ethereum or Solana close below on the 1 minute, but we'll take another quick peek. So not yet. We can see here, oh yeah, we did have a close below, but buyers bought it back up. We may close below again. Let's have a look at Solana. Still above. So for a potential long, I was above R4 in case today was buying instead of selling. I was looking at Bitcoin, XRP, and so we can see XRP is strong here. It's not trading below at all. We can see here on the 200 is strong. I mean, on the 30-minute is pretty strong above the 200 EMA, showing strength here. Same thing with Dogecoin. It was showing strength this morning, showing weakness now. Similar to Bitcoin, trading below the 200, which I like to see, but still trading above here on the 30-minute. Bitcoin, though, may close below here on this 30-minute, so I may add Bitcoin I may trade out Bitcoin for Cardano and trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So what I'm seeing here on the 30-minute on Bitcoin, some slightly over bought conditions. Slow K is already crossed the average. The slow D. Looks like there's been a cross on the MACD and very little seller momentum. See, now we're trading below here. And if this candle closes anywhere near how it looks, there'll be a crossover here and will be negative on MACD. So Bitcoin may be setting up. It's also up here on the 1 minute. We're in the mid range, but we're sloping down on the slow K, headed towards oversold conditions. There's been a MACD crossover here. There's been quite a bit of seller momentum that facilitated this sell-off below the 200 EMA and below the R3 level here for a potential R3 to S3 traverse here. We've got that volume, elevated volume profile on this spike, and then some selling here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on Bitcoin. It may be taking off without me from the looks of things. This being R3, if it gets too far away from R3. But I've been trying to do a better job of not trading pre-market action. I tend to find anytime I trade pre-market during U.S. market hours, Monday through Friday, whatever's happening in pre-market can be negated at the open. So I'll wait for the open today if I can manage to keep my composure here. So I'm going to keep my list of Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano, and my backup will be Bitcoin in case it shapes up here for the open. But this is On Tilt Trading. We'll see you next time.